hot hub. I was supposed to say hot tub, but that wasn't quite right.
Close enough. It is a pretty hot hub in here.
Yeah, that typo was pretty expensive, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. Just going to say right now, we're into the critical point of the Southeast Asian tournament. This is the point where we have elimination between Faceless and Execration. Loser of this is out of the TI running.
Damn.
Head-to-head was not enough. So in this very, very important moment, we bring in our American expert at Grant. Nice to have you here, man.
Thank you. It's an excellent to be here. Oh, man, look at this. We are already halfway through the draft. Nice.
All that setup that we did, Tsunami, like you can't use any of it now because we just played the entire draft.
This dude just leaned right into it. I was gonna be like, so what do you guys think about maybe like a Sand King Warlock opening from Faceless?
Oh, that's smart. They got that. Nice,
Right?
nice.
Oh!
So,
Well,
so
IO band, Clockwork band, never saw those coming out.
Shiver me timbers.
what's up with the puck Lena? Obviously,
West Conker.
Faceless just gonna ban out Drow, right? Like you just have to ban
So
Drow.
we were just treated to a
Yeah, we just had one of those.
very interesting Drow game.
Yeah.
Where Cuckoo just went off on Puck. It had a Queen of Pain, a Puck, and a Drow Ranger. All 3 lanes won, and Cuckoo proceeded to just
dumpster 'em.
pretty much.
Do you have that much confidence? Because in the last game, though, like there was no catch
True.
whatsoever.
Whereas
This
now,
time you've
Sand
got like a slightly intimidating Warlock Ultimate, the SK Burrow Strike, like these things.
That's true, but I mean, if you actually just get a Drow right here, you will win 2 of your 3 lanes no matter what. The Sand King will have to commit to maybe middle, maybe top, wherever he wants to win, and you're going to win the other 2 lanes because you're going to have like 100 base damage on everyone.
There you go.
There it is, yeah.
Yeah. And now it kind of opens up more support possibilities.
Yeah.
So when
Because
Execration throw you a curveball.
if Execration did go for a Drow Ranger lineup, then you would need to commit a lot. But a Puck and a Lena, like, you don't even know where these 2 are laning even.
Yeah. Note the maybe we'll see the support Lena. We saw it once in NA. Went 0-12. It was
Wow.
very great match
That's
to watch.
a damn shame.
Yeah, it was. It's almost like that hero, needs setup and needs farm.
And might need a mid lane.
Yeah.
Chances are Puck is going to be relegated to the off lane.
Yep. But it isn't. Usually Puck. Yeah. You're right. Never mind. Completely right. Puck will be in the off lane. Lena will be middle.
And they're banning out Night Stalker, so definitely issues with silences, banning out Bristleback. I don't really know how much Bristleback has been shown in SEA. I know the combination with IO Bristleback is popular regardless, but Bristle making it to second phase ban, I'm not sure if that's a thing, but the hero is good regardless.
Are you sub?
Ah, he's finished. Yeah. Oh, you had 2 games together.
I mean, no one's actually on tiebreaker games, right? It's like
That's true. We're playing this by ear. That's why I'm here.
tough.
That's right. He could replace the next one anyway.
And there we go. I'm actually surprised
Hello.
they banned out Night Stalker. I feel like they would have won it themselves, but they go with a different
Tusk.
roaming 4 and well and Tusk save. You want to put. This is it, right? You're eliminated from TI completely just after 2 days. You're like, okay, we got to win this tiebreaker game. You just throw it all in Tusk, huh? A hero that if you die like 3 times before 10 minutes, you're level 5, and you just. I don't know.
But if you get 3
If
kills
you do,
before 5 minutes,
which is
then
the
still
plan.
really nothing changes, but
Yeah.
at least the hero is still in the game.
Exactly. I really do like this. I mean, obviously, Snowball is one of like the best saves in the game that people don't talk about. We saw it in NA once already. I don't know. We've seen every hero. It's been a real shit show in NA. I'll just say it. It actually has. I don't know if you want, but so NP just like dominating. Like, oh, we destroyed Planet Odd. We destroyed everyone else, and they just lose to Freedom.
What?
They lose to Yawar. Yawar's AM just goes off. I don't know. It's. I told you, it's a real crapshoot out there.
Wow.
Oh, I'm already feeling
big.
iffy about this from Faceless.
Well, they just
Underlord.
lost. They just lost with an Underlord, didn't they?
Well, they lost to the Underlord.
They lost to the Underlord.
Yeah.
Wait, an Underlord won a game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Underlord won the game.
Underlord
all right.
is what put Faceless in this situation right
That's
now.
what we were looking at. Like we thought that was the elimination game because we thought head to head would actually count.
Which it should, but I'm not saying anything, Valve.
But when the elimination is on the line, head to head doesn't count.
Yeah.
But also, who won? A Clutch beat Execration, and then Execration beat Faceless, or was it the other way around or something? Also, I don't think that matters
it's
actually.
some
But
sort
No,
of
it
triangle
just
situation
matter with
here.
these two.
Why
guys.
would you
Okay.
pick an Underlord?
Why would you also pick an Underlord into a team where, like, Ice is your playmaker?
Yeah.
Like, he's the guy that normally finds kill. That's why it's great seeing with Timbersaws or other action offlane heroes.
Well,
like
it's not-
Centaur. But an Underlord is kind of like, well, come at me, bro. Oh, you're not coming at me? Oh, crap.
It's not against the rules to use Dark Rift aggressively. It's not great.
It's not
You-
against the rules,
Isn't
but
it-
your team doesn't seem to work with an aggressive
No.
Like this appears to be
Although-
will 4-man ball and let Invoker have space.
Invoker does provide, Underlord does provide some setup with Pit of Malice for Sunstrikes. It's not great, but it gives some
It
combination.
could be. I don't want to say it's Quaswex because we rarely see it, but we did see it
Ooh.
yesterday, and I think this is a really good Quaswex game against the puck. Like Lena, all the heroes pretty much.
But his laning phase is going to get creamed.
That's
man.
true.
Yeah.
It isn't a drow, Lena at least, but I mean Lena. I mean no one really beats Lena anyways.
Yeah,
It's really
exactly.
getting X sword. I mean it could hurt you a tad.
Can you ever run an Underlord support?
Not when you have Sand King Warlock.
No.
Well, if SK runs to 3,
I mean
That's
you could just
actually
like skill,
interesting.
just skill the aura and run at people. But that's what you do in the off lane anyways with that hero.
Right, but I guess in this capacity, he's kind of like an
Yeah.
ogre magi to an extent.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, can they? I just want to see ISS on a hero who can do something.
Yeah. That hero hurts. You have to get like level 2 in the aura. You just run at somebody with like an orb of venom. They
Yeah.
can't do anything. The thing is you win your lane and then you're just an underlord for the rest of the game.
Yeah,
Which is probably what's going to happen.
Yeah.
yeah. That's what you worry about the scaling.
Yep.
Like, where do you get it from with the Underlord?
you get it from an Aghanim Scepter.
Well, what-
Okay, so Alchemist coming up as the last pick here for Faceless.
Oh, I'd be okay with that,
That would be
actually.
hype, actually. Never thought I would say that about an Alchemist pick, but
Yanni,
You
Fog,
could
what are you
run him
looking
safe lane. He's looking at Reddit.
I'm looking at the TNC or the TNC winning video.
Oh, is it good?
oh, they uploaded it.
Oh.
Yeah, they
already?
uploaded right away.
Where their shirts.
Yeah, see, that's what I was saying.
Tell you in a second. No, the shirts are off.
Oh, there's one shirt
Shirt-
off.
Oh, there's a lot of yelling too.
That's
Good.
fun.
What? We can hear that.
Good.
What?
No, I liked it. I liked
it's not
it.
bad.
You guys
it's
can
fine.
hear that? Oh,
I
okay,
liked
my
it.
bad.
I liked it. No.
Not all the shirts are off.
What's
Nah,
the,
we only had
we're
like
listening to
two
people
Kip's kept hers
qualifying
on.
for TI,
Yeah.
all right?
I mean, every time I've ever qualified for TI, I've yelled and screamed.
All
and
right,
broke stuff.
then.
what was your shirt off?
No, I broke my headset though, and I screamed, "Screw you, Boba."
Was it actually screw you or something more vulgar?
It was more vulgar.
Okay.
Wait, was that during the
It was a
Team
PG
Tinker
show.
one?
It was.
Wait.
It was during Team.
Yeah,
Tinker.
of course. I'm sure everyone popped off during that one. That was a great one.
Yeah, that was good.
Execration. So what are they? They're just looking for a hard carry. You say hard carry, but Lena, I mean, we were talking about it. Lena at level 25 is one of the hardest carries in the game, right?
Yeah.
Great laning phase. Then you get the 40 fiery. So, I mean, that hero is some bullshit.
You're
right
pretty
now,
much
I'll say it.
permanently troll ulted
Yeah,
and
exactly.
stampeded.
So then do you
yeah.
want to get a pretty self-sufficient core then?
I think Razor would have been great for him, unfortunately. He's
Yeah.
good,
You need a tank with some high ground push power.
but yeah.
So I'm never really crazy
Sven?
about.
Oh, it's banned.
I'm never really crazy about Razor picks without knowing what carry you're playing against. However, they don't see any. They see this is going to be a single core.
Yeah.
I mean, chances are it has to be some sort of melee tanky core, and Razor is like preemptively pretty strong
that,
against
yeah.
that, because Execration is squishy, and it is a melee core.
So they're pretty much going to just go run at you in the early game, but I guess Underlord's
mean, they
pretty
can-
good against that.
Oh,
Yeah,
play-
Underlord's good at-
please skip the
Underlord's-
level 1 fight with a snowball into mid lane against
Underlord
the Invoker.
Can be decent versus this, but now I feel like Execration has a lot of free roaming potential because Ursa versus Underlord 1v1, Ursa destroys that poor hero.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll see some lane, like some dodges or some
So what you
adjustments from
won
Faceless.
like Razor and Warlock together duel off, or
maybe.
Here, I
Because
got
then
you
it
guys.
limits the rotation potential from
Hey,
Execration
I-
supports.
Can we cheers?
We'll cheers to this. This one's for you guys. I'm just starting. We'll just slam one of these real quick.
This cup is
can you
completely
actually do
empty.
the entire thing?
Yeah, he's doing the whole thing.
Please smash it on your forehead.
Okay, it's so cold. That's like 80% though. Feel it.
All right, I respect that.
Oh, I don't feel good. I'm just kidding. That's great. Just woke up in the morning. 6 hours of sleep. I'm ready to go.
Oh,
though.
hell yeah.
Oh, we've got the
Look at
video.
Oh,
that.
all right.
Thank you,
Yeah.
bro. Now everybody can see what I was watching.
I've seen Theben shirtless. He should be shirtless.
Look at how
His hair
wholesome.
is very underwhelming.
This is so wholesome.
Oh yeah, because he's not Rose anymore.
No, it's purple. I see it.
Hey, he's got the color. It's just there's just no lift.
Oh, yeah. Listen, this man's not here to be making big entertainment appearances. He's here to go to TI.
That's true. Well,
This is
have
true.
fun, guys.
here to
Draft
win
is
TI.
here.
He's
I
here to
feel
win.
like I really
Southeast Asia, like
Fuck
it's
you
always
guys.
always been America, China, America, China, America, China.
That's true.
now,
but
actually, technically it was West, but
technically people, yeah, east-west.
yeah,
My prediction is the Faceless wins. All right, deuces.
yeah, it can't always be
No,
America
it's
winning.
quadcast today.
Yeah.
No, he's not sticking around for
You're
that
not
shit.
fulfilling your obligation here, Grant.
We've actually been doing
You know,
podcasts, Grant.
Grant,
Grant,
can you
no.
can you send us in a real analyst to take your place while you're gone?
Grant, no, please don't go. You just chugged a monster for nothing? For
Please
what? For
don't
what,
go.
Grant?
Turn up for what?
Yeah, he's actually got to cast the other games.
Oh, okay. All right, bye, Grant.
Small issues for him.
Bye, Grant. We need to make rehost.
What?
That's what they just said.
Why? Reason. Reason.
We'll find out in a moment.
I don't want to leave until they actually do.
Yeah.
Just in case. I've fallen for this trap before, and
Patience from Joe.
they refuse to make it.
Patience from Joe.
Need official
cast.
cast?
Oh, did we just get
Wow.
dissed? Did we just get dissed by the admin?
Wait, hang on. Is it?
Are
Who
you
is it?
kidding me right now?
But who's supposed to be in here?
Did we just get disrespected?
I'm assuming a moonduck.
Is that the official
It's a
one?
tiebreaker. There's no one official, right?
Well, everybody's out of the game, so I'm
It
leaving
might
and
also be a
restarting.
different language. Like it might be a Russian.
Rob, could you get off this?
They might be. Yeah, you may not want to
Now
look.
getting dissed.
Yo,
freaking-
Rob.
They gave
Don't put it on me. I'm putting it on.
they gave Andre the job back, and then he shows up and
What
just
was the
makes
password
fun of
again?
us.
Oh yeah. Did I get it right? Oh, I did get it. right.
They did change it.
I can't believe this. Now they're trying to
No,
juke
they
us.
didn't. I got it without
changed the
changing it,
passwords on
so.
us.
As in, they changed it from earlier today.
Oh yeah, they did.
Did they?
But
I don't
Fog
know.
knows what it is, so just
Totally.
Hang on.
They're about to start.
Are they?
Just kidding.
official
Son of a bitch.
cast.
Hey, where'd
Official
Grant go? We need
cast.
Grant back now.
We are professional casters.
Dude, Toby. Do you need help?
Yes.
Get over here. Give me your keyboard.
Get over here.
Give me your
There you
keyboard.
go.
You know what it is? It's this. It's Humple Fairy.
Honestly, they're using a different one then.
There we go.
They're using a different one.
That's
got
what I wanted.
You're switched to something else.
That's what I wanted.
They're actually using.
You gotta
different
sit down quickly. Like they're about to start.
Okay,
oh,
I'm in.
Oh my god, you're in.
I'm sitting down.
I guess they needed Lysander, maybe.
Oh yeah. Maybe it was the Southeast Asia hub.
I think it was the Southeast Asia hub. I think
Yeah.
it was Lysander.
My boys at the Egg Network.
Dude, this blanket's actually amazing.
You've been wearing it all day.
I've only been here like 4 hours.
No, you haven't.
Who was missing?
We're actually. Wait, hang on. Like, so Lysander is casting in English, right?
I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know what the Southeast Asia hub does.
I don't know.
They have. I think base skips over
I'm
there.
pretty sure they do.
Yeah, they cast
Really?
English. 'Cause
That's
I
fine.
don't think base
Let's
skip.
ask the chat.
Yeah.
Let's ask Twitch chat. Hey, Twitch chat.
Yeah. Let us know. What the hell are they doing over there?
They're not casting apparently. That's why we have to remake.
They're not getting in the lobby. That's
That's
what that
right.
is. That's definitely what they're not doing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait.
it's just on us, huh? Sorry, I'm looking at just Reddit links, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see what's going on. So Secret is, or Alliance is out, I mean?
Yes.
Alliance is confirmed out of the TI race.
When does Secret versus Planet Dog begin? Or is that what they just put in the bottom corner?
That's no, this is this.
I think it
you
should be on
wish
right
this was
now.
Secret versus Planet Dog. This is
What,
Hotbid,
really?
Hotbid playing Dota with a Steam controller.
Okay, so if you want to go check that one out, go to Beyond the Summit 2 to see the amazing skills of Ken.
I'm trying to find out if the Secret game's going on right now. Sorry.
No, we're just launching in for the
we're
moment.
just-
Playing
Yes!
a
I
game
think the secret
with
game
Gabe
versus
and
Planet
Steam
Dog is
controller, and I'm
right
getting
now.
flamed as a Peruvian.
Oh, we get to go through the captain's mode of this all over
Secret
again.
versus Planet Dog is 13 minutes in.
Is it?
so, yeah, it's 13 minutes started. So for people who did want to catch that one, we'll be covering the tiebreaker of Faceless Execration. So if you wanted to watch that.
Is Secret versus Planet Dog the game for whoever goes to TI?
Direct. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's the
they're
game whoever goes direct.
unless if one of them botched like their following game. I don't think it's their last games of the entire.
No, they
qualifier.
should have one more, maybe two more.
I
each?
think one more
One
after
more,
that.
yeah.
So unless they drop their other games, then that will most likely be the decider between who goes direct and who goes
Okay.
to. the
So
double
we
bracket.
did get rehosted on Captain's Mode, but they are drafting the same draft as
Yeah.
before. They're just banning random heroes
Oh,
and
close
picking
to
as
it.
fast as
Yeah.
possible.
They still banned the trolls, just in case.
Tsunami looks so sad and lonely on that.
Yeah.
I know.
Abandoned in his time of need.
I can go to the middle.
You've got these nice jerseys, a nice Dignita. Whoa, that was cool.
Here, put me
That-
in the middle.
That you could technically be in that camera shot. You got you little, just leave your nose.
All right, now I can assert dominance and be like, all right, guys, Here's what they're gonna do.
What the hell is happening?
They're gonna play some Dota, alright.
God damn it,
Oh,
Rob.
we're
You
gonna
got to
cast
do
it.
it the vertical squeeze. That way I can look thin again.
No, I already look too thin. We need different aspect ratios for me. and
Tsunami
Toby.
skipped leg day.
Give me some wider aspect ratio, please.
Zach. Can you make him not look like Hotbit?
Hello.
Alright, so draft done. Yay.
How come I'm so shiny?
You're glistening.
I am glistening. It's
Must be
really-
the lights in here.
I'm sweating, I think, maybe. But I'm not.
This is worse. This is
That-
what happens
that's
when I go to
actually way better.
Funhouse mirrors.
That's way better. Alright, draft's almost done. They're finishing up the last picks. So you can get the camera off of us, Rob. Thank you.
Awesome. I kind of want to know what's happening in the secret game now. But oh, it's fine.
So Lina, Tusk, Ursa. They have a very heavy, aggressive early game lineup.
Mhm.
Faceless is a bit more greedy, but they have very good team fight and better late game scaling.
And great counter initiation also. Even if
Yeah.
Execration want to go super aggressive, Faceless are perfectly equipped to deal with it.
Yeah. So that is a off lane puck or a safe
Actually-
lane. Maybe they do safe lane puck.
That Ursa's going to have a nightmare getting
And they
kited
do
in
it.
the fight.
Yeah, that's the issue. They have a lot of things to kite him out. But I think Execration's more focused on just the laning phase and coming out
Mhm.
very hard after that one and then trying to snowball. Because Faceless has a way better lineup later on, but they can suffer early. So we'll see how it plays out. I'm personally thinking that Faceless will take this one just as a bit more of an experienced team, and they'll be able to take it to later stages, and their heroes match up better.
Yeah, but I don't want to really underestimate Execration, the SEA style run at you kind of.
that's the one thing.
That's really, really scary.
And there's an Underlord, and it's an Underlord who doesn't really counter anything specifically. It's not like there's
Yeah.
a heavy agi damage dealing hero where the atrophy aura is great. It's like there's nothing that he really does. And there's the Razor, it's good versus Ursa, but that's about it. So we'll see how it plays out. We'll see if Execration's snowball heavy lineup with Tusk will able to crush the laning phase and go into mid game quickly, or will Faceless be able to take it later on. We'll see what happens.
You asked if they would do something interesting. Raging Potatoes gone boots first on his Ursa and is
They're
now
going aggro.
aggressively moving in.
Yeah, I think they're going aggro and they're putting Puck 1v1 versus the Underlord. I
Yeah.
think that's the best option for them in this game.
Looks very much to be the case. Nuts is at least protecting up their ancients.
Okay, so here we go. Right away, Tusk and Ursa in position. They spot the Tusk, they know something's up. Their smoke has broken.
And they find the Ursa now. He went for the Fury swipes at the start, so there's no slow control, but he can do some decent damage to the Razor.
But yeah, that was a smoke right away, level 1 from Faceless to scout that out.
Do you switch your lanes now?
No, Razor's okay with this.
What is that? That set is huge on Ice Ice Ice.
Is it the new one? One of the new ones? Yeah, I think
Look
so.
at it. Is this like armor and armor
I
and let me
mean,
put some armor on
That
this
hero
one?
is already big and clunky.
This hero needs more armor.
No one cared
think I
who
have
I,
my stream
was
not
until
muted.
Pit of Malice got changed.
That was good.
Thank you.
Alright.
Except no stout shield. He's going for movement speed. He's going up against Nando with atrophy aura. And I don't know who's really winning this, but with the Sunstrike, the damage, the orb, one more. He jaunts down. He jaunts away.
The cage match.
You still have jabs nearby. So if
he gets
if
the
RR
side
actually wants to try and fight this, they could get a little bit more aggressive, but that ain't gonna happen. But Puck, with very few consumables left, like he'll have to burn through almost every single tango he's got.
Yep. He might have to just eat a branch.
Wait, what? It looks like Puck has 3 tangos.
Actually,
does.
happy tango.
Yes,
Okay,
dude.
he'll have to eat through 2 to get to full.
Yeah.
Maybe 3. Here comes jabs to the mid, but it's fine.
Jabs has been very impressive on his sanking recently that I've seen. When they initially made the swap for him onto 4, I was thoroughly impressed with his sanking performance at Manila.
Is he like roam heavy? Or
Yeah,
is-
he's very roam heavy. He gets his blink at a good timing as well too, and he's very good about his spell usage in fights.
Okay.
Well, to be expected, Black's having a little bit of trouble in mid.
Yeah, that'll happen. I mean, it's Invoker versus Lina at the start.
That's why Jabs is looking to again rotate over. At
Yeah.
the same time, the other rotation comes from RR. So Rubik can get a pickup. Warlock's the closest, gets the attack in first and then throws him back. They have Ice Shards, so Nuts cannot run away from this one. You do actually get a lot of damage stolen by XY, but the damage is already done by Execration with Warlock going down.
Level 1 static link, 26 damage. All that'll do is help him get last hits.
Huge.
Yeah. Ursa's got Fury Swipes, so he doesn't worry too much about that.
Looks like Faceless wants to match the pace of that offlane though. Sand King's now joined the fray.
Oh, we got a tri-lane versus tri-lane. I haven't seen this in a while.
Yeah, they're staying with it. Problem is they can't wrap around Faceless. This Observer Ward just sees too much. Okay, well that's one way to get rid of it.
So Puck delivered more tangos, but he's still losing in CS bottom lane to the Underlord.
Yeah. He can't really harass the Underlord either.
And what does an Underlord really do if he wins the lane?
He gets early mech as well as early pipe, so you'll have a lot of resistance against Execration, I reckon.
And then you just start 5-manning?
Yeah, pretty much.
He forces lanes into and can defend towers. Firestorm is a incredibly powerful ability.
Yeah.
It's just negating the effect of like Puck and Lena. Like that's already huge in itself.
Yeah, and it's like you look at Execration's lineup, and they don't really have good ways to take down objectives, towers at all. This Firestorm is going to be quite a nuisance, especially into in the early game and even into later stages. That's where I'm feeling that Faceless has quite an edge.
Wow, that pull actually didn't work. Not the way he hoped it would.
Looking to go in onto Razor again. They've got the lift, they've got the damage. He should be dead.
Shadow was giving him a lot of life, but and the Fairy Fire still not enough with the Plasma Field and the shed damage thanks to Fatal Bonds. It's still not enough to dissuade them.
Where was Jabs? He's off pulling or something? With
know.
the Sand King, that Fatal Bond damage might have been literally fatal.
Yeah, actually, well, there's your pull.
Yeah. I'm very scared about Ursa if I'm Faceless right now.
Oh, they find the Tusker. So how is Ursa doing?
Yeah, that's what we said though. Execration went for lanes, right? When Faceless went for more of an overall game plan.
He's still only 5-0 on the Ursa. Like, there's not a lot of CS coming in, and the levels are being split because they're committing a full tri-lane to it.
Yeah, but the lane is only going to get easier, and then Tusk can go off and mess with Black in the mid lane once it's like pretty much confirmed that Ursa's not going to die.
Also, it's like Black's on top of his denies. Like, his CS is pretty decent. It's close towards the Lena. Expect Lena to have a small advantage anyway, but it's this Underlord at 18-5 that just seems to be wrecking pretty hard. They go for the shards, gonna miss.
No
Jabs looking towards the Ursa. There goes your lift now, finally from the telekinesis grab. Damage will be
Rubik's gonna
reduced,
die.
but the Sunstrike is on a good target. Oh, Snowball pulled him in. The Kree Wave would have absorbed a lot of it anyway, but RR, that last attack from XY, 105 stolen damage. First used to kill off the Rubik, secondly trying to get the Ursa, but Lemic, space has been created.
This is where magic wands and magic sticks are gonna prove very fortuitous for both sides. If they're gonna keep the tri-lane versus tri-lane, they should both just buy wands.
Yeah, and Rubik missing that telekinesis may have just cost them that kill.
Yep.
Also, granted, the shards were not great.
He
But-
tried to TP mid as well and fill Lena's bottle, but he actually mistimed it.
And you know what Ice wants. Beat the crap out of Nando.
Jeez.
Still burns a little bit.
Oh, he had the right idea.
He
But
stopped moving too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still clipped him. Didn't use phase shift. Didn't expect the Sunstrike. Nice play by Black.
Yeah,
So
Black
he's
is-
not. I mean, he's, like you said, he's CSing pretty decent mid, and now he's picked up a Sunstrike kill, so he's perfectly fine.
And he got this early Wex point as well. Maybe concerned that Tusk and Rubik might be coming in on him in the mid lane, but now that Ursa died, I think that they're going to continue staying in that tri-lane situation.
Yeah.
Wonder if he also just backs off the mid lane for a little bit to farm up inside the jungle, give Jab some space to get some some better levels.
Before the Midas, I find that unlikely. If anything, Jabs will come here just to make sure that James takes a little bit more harass.
I'd rather see Black stay in the mid lane. Jabs can run around and make plays. He's got Tranquil Boots already. You don't really need to sit in the lane and farm a sinking. You run around and you make plays. And they might actually be able to get James here. James is on a dewarding mission right now. Looks like they should be able to catch him here, though. James is looking to be quite dead.
Yeah, Cold Snap, Burrow Strike, Sunstrike's right in the money. He's already got negative armor thanks to the Forge Spirits. Light Strike Array won't save him there. Snowball top lane. Nuts being initiated on. They're underneath the tower with Fatal Bonds connecting them. So they'll find the kill. Damage is still being spread out. And the damage from
That
Raging
last-
Potato.
Oh.
He lives on 31.
Oh,
Oh,
the
the Burrow
sinking!
Strike! He got it from hitting into RR.
Does he have Caustic?
He does. That's
oh.
a dead, that might be a dead Rubik.
Oh.
It's going to pop once more. He's
HP.
dead.
No, no,
Raging
no, that's
Potato's
it.
coming over. The Sunstrike. Oh, no! They ran the Ursa into it.
Wow.
Oh,
Well,
balls! walls.
All that nice aggression that's been going for Execration's way in that top lane just gets completely negated by one Jab's rotation and one Sunstrike.
So what I was saying earlier is that Faceless have nothing to be concerned about this Ursa. He is going to be a teddy bear, and that's really what I was getting at. Yeah, things just got from bad to worse.
Meanwhile, Ice continues to farm up, and he's going for a Yule Scepter as his first item.
Really?
I actually thought he would go for the mech, but he's got Yules in the quick buy.
See, he got mad. He was like, "Oh, Toby thinks I can't make plays on Underlord. Let's go."
I mean, Yules is an interesting thing because you pit them.
Well, nice shards. Sandstorm.
Or rather, you set up with
ball.
Yules.
Yeah.
Clap.
Like
They drop the Sentry Ward. Jab's trying to dodge, but now they lose both the Obs and Sentry because he actually went into the Sandstorm.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It took 4 heroes to kill Sand King.
Yeah, Jabs is making a lot of space on this sinking, as kind of expected when I've seen his previous games at least.
So hasted Ice rotating in to help him out.
And the nice thing is too that Jabs, like he wasn't really top the whole time, so he made like a couple of nice rotations, and the Razor is very leveled now. He's level 6 already on Razor, and Warlock's on his way toward level 5. So
Ice is going to go on this.
that's looking
They
quite
need a
nice.
Burrow Strike. Where's that Sunstrike?
Where's the Pit of Malice?
Actually, I think he burns from this.
He's dead.
Yeah. Top lane.
Phase shifted before.
Shards
putting up the
around.
orb.
They're going to snowball forward. Razor already stealing a large chunk of damage, but he won't be able to live long enough. Plasma Field. The root is down from Ice. And Lemic, the Sunstrike, they're not into the tree lines in time, but the damage just from the range damage of Warlock is going to be enough. And, well, no, yes.
Nah.
He could catch him as they moved back, like, through this area.
It's you have to go onto a structure or a creep.
True. Yeah, it's not Aegis Prophet.
I wish. That'd make the hero more than
Imagine
viable.
how powerful that
Oh,
would
I
be.
had no idea what you were talking about.
Yeah, I was
like,
talking
what?
about, like, Pit of Malice. Like, okay, maybe this is time for Dominator creeps.
Oh, Dark Rift, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Dominator creep, just leave it in the perfect position behind the towers.
I mean, he used to go Dominator on every hero. On the
Yeah, I remember his Enigma Dominators.
Yeah. So Dire Scan, they actually catch a hero on the side there, so they're expecting the Lina rotation top.
I don't think their observer was scattered out him picking up the Invisor in though.
I don't know if Razor even dies to this combination.
Don't think he does.
Warlock's at level 2 Shadow Word.
Maybe now with level 8 it's enough, but it's going to be close anyway.
Light Strike Array. Shadow Word regen quickly in.
Nice, fine.
Yeah, she was doing the math. If she got like maybe one more right click.
Burrow strikes down. Sunstrike a little bit off target, especially when Nando is rooted up and they need extra help. Jab's taking way too much damage. He's got 6/6 charges. He's not going to commit them, however. As Ice needs to run back out. He can throw down another Hellfire. Turns around.
Oh.
The damage not even onto the puck. He's low, but not low enough.
That Sunstrike missing was very costly.
Yep. Hellfire.
Hellfire blast.
I just heard Hellfire. I'm like, what the hell's Hellfire?
Firestorm.
Firestorm.
Let me just change all the items, all the abilities, and see if you can work it out.
I'll figure it out. I've been listening to you long enough, Toby.
I already autocorrect for you when you do your Warcraft 3 terms.
Ursa's using
Fair
Hurdy
enough.
Claws on
Lothars.
creeps.
Wait until we start using all the words that that Valve hate. We have the Gwinsu. The Gwinsu pickup.
That one's a big no-no.
Yeah.
I won't say that one.
Yeah, after the history that comes with that name.
I won't say that one.
Those that don't know, that's the old name for Scythe of Ice from one of the older developers of, developers we can say of Dota 2. What were some of the other older names, items-wise?
Django.
Ancient Django. That's still how you spawn the item in game, or in the lobbies.
Django?
Yeah.
Which one was the Django? I don't
Drum.
Drum.
Drums? Oh, yeah.
And then everyone, all you War 3 vets still mess up Morbid Mask and Sage's Mask.
I still do that.
I know. Purge does it all the time.
What's it even
also.
called now? Is it even
It's
Morbid?
It is Morbid Mask. But
It's
it
not
used to be-
Mask of Death?
It's not Mask of Death.
Oh.
Damn it, dude.
And it's Sage's Mask, not Sobi Mask.
Nice
Yeah.
wrap around. Ice is already here and gets the double root.
Oh.
The Invoker, Laguna Blade's not enough, and they don't snowball far enough forward. They hit into Ice instead. So Lemic is on the run.
Good rotations coming out from Faceless, all collapsing at the same time.
Oh, that
Nando,
orb.
though.
Jabs is in trouble. He'll Burrow strike up.
does
He's out
not
of range.
disjoint.
Black actually taking the stun from the puck orb, but Nando just enough distance, but Fatal Bonds. He's not tied together with anyone, really. In fact, now it's Faceless losing to, and Ice turns.
Whoa.
Oh! That TP looked like it took a second longer than Ice was expecting it to.
Okay, well that's pretty good rotation coming out for Execration. I
Yeah,
guess
both teams responding.
even though Faceless were there, they just did not really have the damage to finish anyone off. Jabs had, Black had a really nice deafening blast, but no
Yeah.
real follow-up.
Razor's suffering a lot, though. You know, that aggro actually is hurting him a decent amount. He hasn't been able to purchase small items either. Even though he has the drum queued up, he hasn't really gotten any gold to just buy those small items.
And he didn't take Eye of the Storm at 6?
He did not take Eye.
Huh.
4-2-1.
Yeah.
Why does he need Unstable?
4% movement speed?
Oh.
No, I don't know. Like, the slow purge maybe onto the
I
Rubik? I'm not
guess.
sure.
Yeah.
Always a decent steal to take Shadow Word.
Game's looking very even though so far.
Yeah, for
The one
sure.
trade-off is that Jabs is farming super well as this 4 sinking. He's 800 gold from Blink Dagger already, and he's level 7.
Yeah, either Jabs starting to turn on or the Ursa starting to turn on. Whichever one comes first is probably going to determine how the next 10 minutes go or so.
Yeah, it's looking like it will more than likely be Jabs, because the Ursa went for the mask.
And what does Nando have right now on this puck?
He went phase boots and some other stuff. He's 1200 gold from Blink Dagger,
Okay.
so
But still, I don't think the puck can do it itself. Puck needs a +1, and Lena...
Do they fight this? No, he's leaving.
Oh?
If they just went for a blind dream call, they would have cancelled that and got the kill. But it wouldn't have been beyond the realm possibility for Nuts to fight. He does actually have the ultimate, but they're going for the tier 1 tower trade-off. They could still hold it. In fact, Ragey Potato, the damage to Jabs
And Rage!
is still
Dead
enough.
anyway.
Pop.
Sandstorm Tick and level 1 Caustic. He went for the second point in
and
Sandstorm as well.
that's gonna be his Blink Dagger pretty much finished up. 100 gold for it. So, as I've seen lately, Jabs on Sanking.
Yeah, that's pretty good pace.
He's always doing a lot on the map.
Drums is getting closer. Ruby's completed up his arcane boots, so more mana for him to keep using all those wonderful stolen abilities. And our first item mules from Ice 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 took just under 14 minutes to complete. I'm still worried that, like, for a lineup which looks like they could be very much 5-man, that they don't have the mech, and
Oh,
they
please
now
tell me he
don't
got his
have.
blink.
Oh, he was
He
not. He
did
did not
not.
get it.
No, oh, he's still pretty close.
He's very close.
So-
Yeah, he didn't lose a lot.
Let's say you got punched.
Oh.
I think he's looking for more like a rather than like team helping and stuff. He's looking for catch more on this Underlord since they don't have great catch. It's literally only the Sanking right now. So having Pit and Yules will at least help with that. The double Pit thing too. If you Pit Yules them right afterwards and then they
Yeah,
land
they're
again and they get
just
pitted again,
chain-rooted.
you can just get chain
It's
rooted.
infuriating.
Yeah, it's quite good versus Yule Scepters versus Ursa is just quite good too. Just
Yeah.
any type of kite mechanic.
It's kind of like Lycan.
Yeah. Jabs gonna finish up his Blink Dagger most likely in the jungle this time since he just showed in lane and died right after.
It's Yields and Pipe for Underlord. Sustain, sustain, sustain.
Hood, yeah. Oh yeah, versus
Hood.
Puck and Lena.
Black still needs more time for his Aghanims.
Yep. That's the thing is that Execration, we expected them to have a good early game. They've had a pretty decent one, but not sure if it's enough just yet because how much Black is actually getting in this.
This will help. Killing off Roshan.
Yep, they need this. This will be the Blink Dagger as well for Ursa when he finishes it.
The courier did fly over the top of the pit, and, well, Sunstrike, that's going to hit the mark. So, there goes Shatuska.
And Blink finish time.
Oh, if they only knew. There's no pings, and there's no easy way to scout it out. RR's taking a lot of damage. He'll walk out of the pit, but all the visions to the north side of the pit, and Ragey Potato now has the Aegis.
Yep.
And his Blink Dagger to go.
So now we got dueling blinks up and running. It's going to be dependent on vision then.
Puck Blink, Ursa Blink.
Oh, wow.
But Faceless right now seems to have the little bit of a timing advantage. With the Sanking already has the Blink Dagger on him. He's getting mana as well. They're setting up behind the Razor mid lane. They want to make a move. They want to make the first aggressive move. And they're
Yeah.
actually bringing the Invoker too, it looks like. I don't think that's the right thing. I think Invoker should probably just jungle or sit in a lane and just throw Sunstrikes.
It's like they're actually going to switch it up so Invoker can run the
Okay,
bot lane against the Puck.
I think that's what he should be doing. You don't add a whole lot coming to the fights till you have Aghanim Scepter.
Well, issues for Underlord. Your Scepter and TP out as Ursa. Going to be denied that kill, but mid lane.
Oh, the Epi off the mark.
Issues. He was meant to be close enough to Burrow Strike into James. Now he will get it, and all the damage is stolen. So James.
No suicide.
Nope. He just get stunned or confused?
No, he got greedy, I guess.
And Black just solo killed Nando, who dived into the tier 2 tower. Now Raging Potato, also Ice Layer. The rock has fallen on him. Enrage being used defensively. The Plaster Field, he's so low. The one charge has kept him up, but the one bit of damage, it was enough from the Razor. Static Link is back, but his life is gone. Getting killed off by a Laguna Blade. RR still down low. The Golem is trying to get the last little bit of a punch to reach that Rubik, who has Burrow Strike available.
He got a double kill.
He did on the back lines.
I don't think it was worth Razor giving up his life for that Aegis.
Nope.
And Lina came back so fast.
He dove very fast. The one big thing is that Black got a solo kill onto Puck. He almost a Sunstrike Rubik as well.
Yeah,
but
how did that happen?
the Puck used all his spells and just tried to dive him, and Black just was sitting out like. He was actually pretty healthy. He just backed up to the tower, cold snapped him, and killed him.
I see.
But it was the tier 2. Like, they finished the fight right here.
Yeah, he dove super far. But now that's, Black with his Aghanim Scepter. Now Invoker's online, so now Invoker can actually start getting more involved and making some space for his Razor, because XY is still suffering a bit.
Yeah.
They saw Ice go in with the Observer Ward, so he Yules, ulties, and escapes.
So that's why he bought the Yules.
Oh, okay.
So
He even triggered the Hood of Defiance.
Guaranteed rifts?
Guaranteed Rifts. That's pretty legit.
That's the name of the game.
That's pretty good.
Well, if Ursa just has a little bit more damage, that ain't going to be guaranteed.
But he doesn't.
Yet. Puck.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Blink's available. Raging Potato's getting ready to fight.
Yeah.
Looking towards XY.
I think
And
Execration is like, Puck, you're not allowed to do stuff on your own anymore, okay?
Jab's actually backed up just a little bit. Not too far. So we've got a Shadow Blade build for the Lina.
Yep. The SEA build, I call it. The Bloodstone.
They've gone
Shadow
in.
Blade.
Where's that Burrow Strike? Epicenter is there, but Jabs,
Literally no
he trying to
damage.
fight in both fronts. Ice. Actually holding back. Pit of Malice will be able to root up the Ursa. Sunstrike on target, which means they have enough damage. But then again, they turn! Ursa, Raging Potato managed to get the kill. Supports arrived in the form of Limic. And that Tuskar Sigil making life difficult. Quick Yule, Scepter up. Throw down the Firestorm once more, and a great Tornado, cancelling out the TP. Tuskar has no other choice but to die here. More kills, more damage. 110 is the plus for the Underlord. And now he TPs to bottom lane to repel the rest of Execration.
It's pretty farmed on Underlord. He's being pretty inactive and involved as well. 2-1 and 6, 130 CS. Level 15 already. So he gets that spell amp.
But he hasn't really done anything Underlordy yet.
Yeah, not just yet.
Because, like, he won the
catch.
lane against a solo Puck, I believe.
Yep.
And so, really, a lot of heroes can do that.
It's the fact that Razor's so far behind. Like, it would have been fine, like, if that happened, just the one-on-one, but the Razor has suffered for it.
Lina finishes off that Shadow Blade. Now they have a lot of avenues for initiation. You've got the Puck Blink, you've got the Ursa Blink, you've got Snowball, and you've got Shadow Blade on Lina.
As long as they can get vision in the backlines, if they want to take fights, they can. They just have to find the Warlock.
Yeah, every single time Chaotic Offering is off cooldown, then it kind of puts a stop to Execration being able to go real deep.
No Epicenter for 15, but Faceless is trying to be active here. As soon as this Lina shows, they might just go for a jump. But Execration is setting up, and it's a bit deep. Jabs wants to go for something here. Epi's now online. They've got all their ultimates ready.
Well, this might help finding a double damage rune. Actually, Black, yeah, now he'll see it. Pump up the damage for the Invoker. It's already a 603 KDA for the Invoker. He's ready to fight, and James is going to walk right into it. The Sentry's down too, so the Shadow Blade won't protect him if they can just see him for a moment. There's your Burrow Strike. Tornado EMP to follow up. Meteorite. Almost a little too early, but he'll deny himself. So the control didn't work long enough. Now it's up to Underlord. Rock will fall. They can also put down the root. Nice little dodge when you go inside the snowball. Sunstrike doesn't connect, but still cannot get himself out of the rooting. Lemic stuck in position next to Ice.
Heaves.
Upheaval in Pit of Malice.
Give him the heaves.
Dude, you just you're moving at like 100 movement speed inside of a pit, and you just get chain pitted. Feels bad.
The Lina kill could have been cleaner. I don't know if Black needed to go for that Tornado, but maybe he was concerned that backup might be coming for the Lina.
I think he thought that the Sunstrike wouldn't just be enough, so he wanted to do the full combo,
Oh,
and
for
he
the
already had
damage.
he had Tornado EMP already invoked.
Oh, okay.
So he had to on the fly invoke
Right.
the.
Yeah, that's fair.
Meatball
She gets the
Deafening Blast.
deny off, but I mean, regardless, she's still hurting for Bloodstone charges.
Yeah.
And in the meanwhile, the rotation bears fruit. Did they use Chaotic Offering?
They did.
Okay.
They
yeah.
used everything but Epi.
Alright. Yeah, that little bit of ground vision when they placed that sentry is actually what gave them the vision of Lina farming those Ancients.
Yeah.
Smoke time now for Execration. Line's being drawn to gank up near the southern part of the jungle of Faceless.
Yeah, get aggressive. Chaotic Offerings down. Got to make something happen. And they might actually find Black with this. Raging Potato
Oh,
walking
that's a-
up.
that's
they
a huge
find
kill.
him.
He's 604, but no
Bye-bye.
detection on Raging Potato. Lemmick doesn't get
Wow.
there in time. He doesn't even have detection himself. In fact, the only one who did was RR with the sentry ward.
I don't know why Raging Potato led that.
Yeah, that was maybe. I mean, if they found anybody but Jabs or Invoker, they would get the kill. But yeah, it's still a little bit weird for him to lead rather than Rubik.
Oh.
Well, Jabs will take the tier 2 tower on bottom lane. Faces are having nothing to do with that whatsoever.
What does Invoker have queued up?
Oh no, did he just stream call an
So he
illusion?
finished his
Oh,
bots.
yeah,
He's
he
going for
did.
Lincoln's next.
He just stream called an illusion of Jabs.
Wait, he finished his bots. He's going for what next?
Lincoln's.
Oh, okay. So what do you think about Lincoln's versus Blink?
I think Lincoln's is fine this game versus Lina, and versus versus Lina. It's good. Throw it on the Razor.
Oh yeah, I forgot there was a Razor in this game.
Yeah.
They're gonna cut off the retreat.
These illusions.
They need to have something for the front line, right? So I think Lincoln's is a good
Yeah,
item he can buy.
that's true. And plus, Underlord continues to build less so utility, and
Yeah.
so someone needs to kind of pick up the mantle then.
Yeah, they're going for they're going for the late stages of the game. They know they've got a great late game lineup versus Ursa, Lina, Puck core
Yeah.
when they've got Invoker, Razor, Pit. That being said, though, Puck is still farming very well, and Razor is still quite behind.
Did Razor show up to that mid lane fight?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, he did. He cleaned
did?
up. Yeah, he cleaned up the Rubik in the back line.
Oh yeah, that's
He
right.
came in with a plasma field.
Yeah.
Why is Puck warped? His image is so small.
Is he?
Yeah,
that
just with the way it brings it up from the side.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Just looked a little odd.
Razor's going for Halberd first.
Yeah,
It'll be very irritating for that Ursa.
he's just trying to be tanky.
But Ursa's also on his way to a BKB.
True, but I trust in Jabs' initiation that they'll be able to disarm him before he's able to BKB.
The evasion is also just very strong too.
Oh man, if he plasma fields. Oh man.
Does it just farm the creep wave?
Yeah. Why not?
So phase shift, is he worried about being visible? Yeah, you just saw the animation of the blink away. Couple of particles can escape. So there's no dive. Actually, they have the one Forge Spirit, which could be watching Raging Potato bumping around.
They have a lot of aggressive wards placed down, and they don't see anybody farming in any of those positions, so they're expecting Execration to be playing a bit aggressive right now at the
I'm
moment.
surprised they're not expecting Execration to be going for Roche right now, though. And Ursa heads right into the pit.
Run away, run away, run away, run away.
Sunstrike. They Sunstrike the pit. They see the Ursa. He's got to get the
Evacuate.
hell out of there.
Well-
Jabs smoked up already in the area. Jabs is starting to fall a bit behind, though. At least in the net worth department. The Rubik and Tusk are farming way more than he's able to. Because he's just looking for fights rather than looking to farm, since he has 3 greedy kind of cores.
Yeah, and that would be okay if Razor was getting more out of the map.
Yeah.
But both of them falling behind will be a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
Oh, they even see the obs.
Denied.
It's actually really bad for Execration around the pit now.
Yeah.
Because warding-wise, they don't have anything.
Yeah, but Faceless are trash
Like-
at taking it themselves.
Like,
Yeah.
you bring in 2 sentries. But at least it
It's-
keeps the mystery out. Like, if they want to fight it, they can't see outside the pit.
Right.
These type of games are weird because, it's so much just on the line. Since it's a tiebreaker, it's like whoever loses this is just screwed.
Yeah.
So we're probably going to see these teams making the more defensive or less risky move.
Oh wow, they're going in. Do they have a medallion on anyone?
Sigil will scout it.
They do not kill this very quickly. It's just
No.
alacrity.
And Razor wasn't even in the pit.
Unless they're trying to force them to fight. Like, the Sigil goes down, and now, like, the Radiant,
You
like,
don't-
they get vision just because RR's nearby.
I don't know who really wins a fight in the pit. Like,
That's a nice road.
On paper, Faceless have much better teamfight ultimates,
Yeah.
but Razor's just so underfarmed though.
He doesn't need that much though. The damage doesn't.
James,
He's
does
just
he
like
do
this
the solo?
obnoxious hero.
The stun, he doesn't even trigger the double damage. Alright, now he does at the end.
Uh-oh. Black's dead right at the start.
Yeah, 52
Time to leave,
seconds
boys.
on the sidelines
Oh, the cancel. Did he bait that? Did he use the Dark Rift and then go on high
to
ground?
make them look like they were
Yeah.
leaving, so then they would run in. See, next leveling, the shards will block him out with the double damage room from the Lina plus Ragey Potato's damage. They should have enough with no real way to contest a Faceless.
That's down.
That was a very good
Invoker
smoke
pick.
out play off onto the Invoker.
Shadowblade.
Shadowblade, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So it looks like Faceless actually have enough power now with the Aegis Immortal to force an issue. Like, there's only one remaining outer building at the moment. Well, say goodbye to that, it's gone. So do you go high ground with this Aegis Immortal and fresh BKB on the Ursa?
No, you need more items. And plus, Razor, basically, I think you should just get aggressive vision inside. You have this Shadowblade on Lina. You have all those other Blink Daggers mentioned earlier. As long as you're able to make sure that Razor is just hemmed into like a very, very small portion of the map, you have far more map control. You have far more space to farm as Execration.
Yeah, they can get some deep wards. And just watch the movements, and Lina can go for pickoffs in the back. Jesus, what is going on out there? I'm just hearing some yelling.
They're playing Dota.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like a Southeast Asian team over there.
Yeah. Yeah, this Lina's getting quite large. Level 19, almost 20.
Oh, they found their opportunity. Warlock able to get the rock down in time. Shadow Woods himself back up. Ragey Potato with the BKB, really committed to try and go after the Warlock. It won't succeed. And 203 points of damage stolen. RR doesn't get hit by the Sunstrike. Actually kept alive.
They do lack the catch. It's only Sanking.
But now there's no chaotic offering. Like, James instantly TPs to the top lane to add pressure, and Black comes back.
That was a 10-second BKB though, and they did that without a puck initiation.
Yeah.
What's that recipe that puck has?
That one will be a Lincoln's.
Oh, right.
He's got it finished.
Yeah.
He's very farmed.
Okay, well, with the Lincolns, actually, if they put that on Ursa, then theoretically they can go for some high ground damage.
Well, he's still got the cheese.
Oh, wait, never mind. He just used that. Wait, did he use his... Oh, no, they put the
Aegis is on the Lina.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Okay, well then... Yeah, they could try for something. Thing is that since Invoker has that Midas, he's going to be a bigger and bigger force because Ursa already built a BKB at, what, 28 minutes into the game? That's going to whittle down to 5 seconds real early on. And
He's got to not use it. He's got to use it very sparingly.
Oh, yeah, so you buy it at this stage and you're like, yeah, it's just it's a plan B.
You're an epicenter.
James. Support's coming in from Black. He's BTing over.
Well, rip Aegis.
They really want this kill. Put down the pit. Here comes your Sunstrike and... Denied.
4 Bloodstone charges. Still highest net worth, but 4 Bloodstone charges.
Yeah, he's suffering. Oh, she.
Should be able to have that. No, you start that.
No, I'm sorry.
Contagious.
You didn't hear anything.
Contagious. I heard everything. I bet you just forced 50% of the stream like viewers to
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 what?
just yawn.
You know, I moved the microphone every time except for that one. I tried. It's just one yawn.
Are you telling me that this isn't the most exhilarating game of your life?
Oh, this is a good game.
It is a good game. And I don't blame either team for taking it slow, like you said. There is a lot on the line.
Look at the damage on Lina. Silver Edge done. Going with the Mithril Hammer. Obviously, can go to a BKB if she wants to.
But don't use it.
Interesting. Yeah, but don't. Interesting to go for the Silver Edge. There's nothing
Yeah.
really specific that he gets out of it.
It doesn't-
His lineup.
Can break oh, you break Atrophy Aura.
Yeah, does it break Atrophy?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, but that's not. It's not
Yeah,
like
it's
Atrophy's that big of a deal
Yeah,
this game.
It's not.
Hmm. Yeah, because even unstable current doesn't really. Whatever.
Because I thought with the Sange, she might... Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, never mind, it's not a Sange anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a Silver Edge. He just wants to be able to use his Shadow Blade
Oh,
better.
bottom
Sunstrike
lane.
looks good. And Ursa holding onto the Enrage and also holding onto the cheese.
And his BKB.
That's why Nando jumps in the back line. He's got a Dream Call available. If he catches out all 3, it's going to be 2. It's both Mr. Cat, Mr. Nuts, who's being snowballed down onto. He just saved him.
And they all just peace.
They
To the
all
moon!
just went back to the
and
shrine.
the BKB Ursa was expended as
No!
well.
That's actually
but
so
he
stupid the
can't
way that
use
works.
it.
Now they can re-engage.
Yeah.
Faceless, that is.
But Faces are still being pincered, but if they can find the
Oh,
opening,
they get the dust
got
onto
the dust on
James.
James. A
Nice
quick push away,
force
blink
stars.
is off cooldown so you can blink into the Burrow Strike. The
Two
Dire
man.
Sentries are still there. The Sunstrike will connect, splitting the damage between both Rubik as well as the The Laguna Blade came out from the Lina. Fuck English. So, Burrow
Potato
Strikes
now.
up, you just waste the Enrage.
done.
He's locked, he's ensnared, he's deafening, and 3 heroes will go down. And they're not done just yet. Okay, maybe they are.
Faceless really needed that fight. It was starting to get into Execration's territory for this game.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was a 10k net worth advantage, but it did not feel like it in that fight one bit.
Yeah.
I mean, most of that net worth is like Rubik, Tusk, and a little bit on the
But
puck.
that's important. What does Rubik have right now?
Foot Blink Force
Yeah, that's ridiculous for a Rubik
Yeah.
at this stage right now.
and Mech and Blink on the Tusk.
That
already.
is, no Rubik should be able to get away with this kind of farm, really, if you're able to keep pressure up. But Faceless have been idle. This Razor has not been threatening any towers. This jab Sand hasn't really done anything with the Blink Dagger, even though it's such an early timing. And Invoker's just been still contributing Sunstrikes rather than really starting team fights.
Yeah, it was just this last fight. It was just good positioning by Jabs having a dust. Make sure to still have dust. Good, he's bringing more. Good job. And he's got 4-step finished on Sanking too. So some more catch. And that's one thing. Is Faceless, we touched on it there. Their catch isn't the greatest. It's just like Sanking stun. And then they can get some follow-up, but they have to do it in like a 5-manning-esque manner.
Surprised you went for the Sandstorm DPS plus 50.
Oh, that's actually extremely common these days.
Everyone goes for it.
Initially,
And
it was
now-
very slept on initially, and then people are like, dude, I can farm so much faster with this.
What the other one's? I think the other one's garbage.
The Epicenter slow. It's what we had in our European game, at least. Actually, then again, it was Crescendo playing it.
It's like, it
Well, it's not
basically-
garbage. It's just
You're
I think
doubling
it's-
down on late game then, because like epicenter attack speed slow is pretty much irrelevant until like 50 minutes into the game, I would think.
I don't know. I always like the Sandstorm DPS. I think it's super good. 150 DPS. That's a lot.
They grouped up for smoke. Don't have one yet. Check courier. And hello, hello. It's time for a fight. Except they left their observer and sentry behind. Yeah, that needs to go into the warlock.
Yeah, they claimed that Aegis off of Lina in that bottom fight, so.
Well, they're looking again for the Lina.
Yeah, it was both the Aegis used on Lina and the cheese was expended from Ursa.
That's
Dire
right.
scanning. They won't find a target until Rubik almost walks into it. But they, yeah, okay,
Nice
blink. Burrow Strike, Sunstrike. Oh,
He gets the
Force Staff
force.
will get him just far enough away, but then again, you got the Shiva's Guard control and Upheaval and the MP. Well, that is one very dead Rubik. And she just stole Arcane Rune.
No, yep. It looks like Ice is going to go back for a mech. So he's now going for all that team fight. Interesting. Guess he felt like he just needed more mana and stuff before he wanted to get
With the
those type of
Yules,
things. Yeah, I
yeah.
don't know.
Do they have 2 Shivas on their team? Invoker, does he
No,
have? Oh,
it was
okay.
just that one Shiva's. Invoker's going for the Lincolns and
They
then
have
he,
dust.
or for the Hex
James.
next, sorry.
Do you feel it? Do you feel it, Jabs? Do you feel it?
James.
Do you feel it? Can he dust in time before death? No, he cannot. And in fact, now Ursa, the Bashers, looking for it onto the Razor. They're getting closer. There goes your shards. Block him out for a little bit. And Ice, I will save you, sir. Snowball will, of course, cancel as it hits its max range.
Was that Razor's 10-second BKB?
Yep.
That's rough.
Just a reminder as well for everyone, this is elimination game, so that's why we're putting this on the mainstream. The loser of this is out of the running for TI7. I believe on Beyond the Summit 5 will be where OD and Merlini are currently casting Secret vs. Danish Bears, and we'll throw the mainstream over to that one when this game does end. Small public service announcement brought to you by BTS.
Thanks, Toby.
Invoker's #1 net worth, but it's promptly followed by 3 Radiant Heroes. We've brought it
Yeah.
up time and time again, but this Razor
Nice
is
scan.
so underfarmed.
Nah, he's very broke. He's getting online though, slowly but surely. Like that
Yeah.
halberd into the BKB. The BKB
That
came
is
in.
now 9 seconds long, but
Yeah.
yes.
Came at a decent rate after the halberd was picked up, and now he's building towards Shivas. The Shivas is gonna really help versus the Ursa.
And then they will have 2 Shivas.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
It's so tempting to go for the 3-man coil.
Yeah, they didn't have a tier 2 tower, but the problem is Puck's team was not quick enough behind them.
Mm-hmm. Well, they went around. Like, the scan actually pinged in this area, so they kind of knew if they went up that direction, they would potentially be walking into 3-4 heroes.
So Nando went for the -3 second waning rift cooldown. Even though he's going Dagon, he didn't take the spell amplification. That's actually very bizarre to me. But either way, he's getting very good levels. He's going to be getting that level 25 at quite an early time in this game.
I guess he wants to force Invoker into getting a BKB. Because, yeah, the spell amp is nice, but Waning Rift is really irritating for an Invoker to have to deal with.
I said he's going for the scythe.
I guess. I don't know. When you're going Dagon, I feel like I always see the spell amp.
Then I think Waning Rift is fine, but then I don't think Dagon is the item.
Yeah. Whatever. At least he has the burst damage for the Warlock. That's also, just always having burst for him is good.
Yeah, and the Sand King.
So, Roche Faceless looking to try to at least commit a fight around that area.
Yeah.
The side lanes aren't great for them.
Why does this feel like, again, like Faceless is starting Roshan just to get Execration to reply?
Yeah, but this time they actually have a good response. Last time Execration, it was kind of like a bluff by Faceless. They were like, no, you can't take this, Roche. We're over here. And then Execration was like, we know you don't have any items, so we're going to take it anyway. Now they can actually put up a fight.
The pit's locking in Ursa. They're trying to get him free. Losing Sigil, also not part of the original plan.
So Black on the Invoker skipped all of his talents.
Oh, they found the puck. If they can stop him. The Sunstride's coming in, the root, the hold.
Where's the pit?
It's already been used.
No.
Oh, had it? No, it hadn't. It was there. Sunstrike. Oh!
Wow. That was a pretty good
Got
read.
the Rubik.
Hits the Rubik instead. Thought I saw a beam of light come into that first fight, but I never saw the boom from the Sunstrike. So I'm like, what the hell is that?
So what level is Black right now?
He's 21.
And so now he has nothing but talents to take.
Yeah, he has nothing but talents. But he went for the max orbs. I've seen people go for majority max orbs, but then sometimes your tornado level, like the lift is a little bit too long. Like you're not used to it so early on.
Right.
And you can miss your combo. But also the talents are quite good. Like the double Forge Spirits is nice.
7 stats.
Yeah.
And
But yeah, I mean, I've seen some people. I mean, the level 10 one is extremely underwhelming, but level 15 one is quite nice. So whatever. To each Invoker player their own.
yeah, Black's been doing very well. Still topping the net worth, although the gap is closing as Lena hasn't really been participating too much in fights. Has not been hemorrhaging Bloodstone charges like she was earlier. Just been keeping it cool. Maybe has you wondering, was the Silver Edge the right pickup? But still.
Well, the Shadowblade definitely worked for her when she picked it
Shadowblade
up at the
was
start.
Shadowblade was great. I
Yeah.
mean, that's always been a kind of staple Lena build that we've seen from the SEA players. It's pretty much the Yule's Bloodstone or the Bloodstone Shadowblade build.
Oh, they tried to go for him. The Burrow Strike down by Jabs. Hides inside the Sandstorm. The Rocket's good, and so is the Bond. Sunstrike is going to connect on top of the puck, spilling the damage over towards the Rubik. SK will fall, but now in comes the Razor, stealing the damage away from the Ursa. BKB will try and protect him, but the damage is still being pulled back out of him. He cannot do enough. 224 points of it stolen, and then they get the Pit of Malice right on top of the Ursa. He will fall, and they want to put that damage to good use, either to find another kill or take Roshan and Razor. He's headed towards Roshan.
I don't know why Ursa donated like his entire HP, his entire damage pool to Razor. There's no way that he's able to get that kill when Static Link comes out.
Yeah.
Shah split the stuff up.
The BKB
It's
is
actually now with a pit. They lock it down. They want to get rid of that bloody sigil, but okay, there
Ursa
it goes.
has
Snowball in.
buyback.
Tusker in the middle of the pit. Roshan's so low,
He got the
and he
Aegis.
snatches the Aegis to the Immortal. Burrow Strike in. They're trying to help out. It's the Rubik who is doing it. Aegis Immortal will burn. Rubik has already gone down.
Top
and
T3.
Ice is going to actually bring everyone back. If they can stay together, everyone apart from Black, so the top tier 3 tower will fall down. And Puck TP out on top of the hillside. Away to safety and a level 3 Dagon instantly purchased to celebrate.
So Ursa dying was unnecessary before that fight started, but I think the exchange, I mean, even if they didn't steal the Aegis, I think getting a T3 is pretty important. Because I guess a Razor Aegis, well, actually, I don't know. I mean, stealing that Aegis was amazing.
Yeah, stealing the Aegis is very good. He still gets the cheese, but they get a couple cleanup kills. The Ursa kill's the big one because he died and he used BKB, so he's
Right.
down to 6 seconds now.
Exactly.
So Invoker is going to be even better versus him. And the Shiva's Guard, which Razor, I believe, is about to finish up, is going to hurt even more.
And Invoker has his sheep stick up and running as well.
Yeah.
So he instantly goes on the hunt.
Still a 10k lead for
What's he buying?
Execration, but
He sold his items and then now has 2.5k. Unless he's worried he's going to die and doesn't have buyback.
Do you think it would have made a difference if Nando Puck showed up to
Gem.
that Roche snatch? Or was it in his best interest to actually go for that tier 3?
I think it's super hard for them to fight into Faceless's lineup.
Yeah.
Once
especially
if
with
they
no
don't
Ursa.
if they don't catch like the Warlock and blow him up instantly, there's so much kite. Like there's four staff on Sand-King. It's like the Warlock's the only one who's just completely naked. Everybody else has a lot of ways to just peel the fight away.
Yeah.
This is the hero Black's looking for.
3 Bloodstone charges.
Yeah.
Lotus Orb is done for Tusker.
Yeah, Tusk is very farmed. I mean, that's the one thing is Execration supports are definitely the difference in the net
Yeah,
worth. Like
for
Warlock
sure.
is 2k, Rubik is 8k.
I don't know how
Tusk
they
is
found all
11.
this gold. It's not like the kill difference is that high. They've just
Yeah.
been
Oh,
managing
they're
to
coming.
find farm.
They'll come from above. Observer and Sentry is down, so difficult for Lena just to run at them under cover of the Silver Edge.
Nice
She will be
play.
visible, but the initiation is really good. But will it be enough? Raging Potato, BKB in Rage. He's looking for a target to hit. Finally, he'll get the Razor, but he's getting pushed further and further away, trying to kite it out, but Upheaval slows them down. You've got the rooting on the Lena too. She cannot escape. The damage of Razor, 168 points of it, now being used to pick up the supports with the stuns coming in from jabs. They have the control. Both Black as well as Ice might have fallen. Snowball, wait for it. Sandstorm, now you actually lose the Lotus Orb. Burrow strikes through him,
He tried
and the
to go-
Tuskar will fall.
He tried to go for the clipping of the ice shards where you end up on the opposite side, but it wouldn't have mattered. Burrow Strike would have still come through regardless, and 4 heroes go down for the 2 heroes of Faceless.
They got 2 of the cores, but yeah, Ice lived just long enough, being able to use Guardian Greaves.
And Razor didn't die.
Warlock finally gets experience. He got over 4k worth of experience points out of that fight.
Experience gain talent.
Yep.
He was in the perfect position. The only reason the team
That
fight went like that.
upheaval was
Yeah,
ridiculous.
exactly. The only reason that fight
Oh,
went like
the
that. Oh, and he
damage!
gets him!
Wow.
It's the gem. The gem's on the ground.
He doesn't know that.
Oh, Nuts knows it.
Nuts
He's
know-
coming
now
back
he
in
knows.
again now. The TP, they're cancelled. They'll bring him down. It's like, why is he doing all of this? Oh, the Gem of True Sight. It gets lost, and Puck's looking for more. Putting the Dagon to good use. He's got your Scepter, so he can slow down the Razor,
Wow.
and Razor knows it. The BKB 7-second charge being committed to escape a Puck.
Dude, this Puck is their highest net worth hero. He's
That-
about to be the highest in the game. And
that
he's
won't
got,
help him.
He's got the 420 GPM.
Yeah, he's going to have Aghanim Scepter very,
he's-
very soon.
He's going to have the entire shop very, very soon.
Wait, hang on. What does he drop?
He
for
already
this?
has the Dagon 5.
Yeah,
Usually you get the Dagon 5 once you hit 420 GPM.
I mean, he's going to get rid of the gem. He's
He'll
gonna give it
have to.
someone else.
Well, they've got 2 gems at the moment. There's one on the Rubik and one on the Puck.
Yeah.
Oh, Faceless in a world of hurt.
Man, that fight, I mean, it looked so good initially with that upheaval, but then Puck turning it around in that mid-tier 2.
They need something to get rid of that upheaval. Apart from, hey, Rubik, can you get over there and deal with it?
Yeah,
Tuskar takes too long.
and Puck doesn't want to have to spend all those spells on a Warlock.
It's just about finding the Warlock in the back lines. They wanted to initiate an ice because they thought they could insta-kill him, but perfect positioning there by the Warlock, able to completely turn the fight around. And that's without Epicenter from Faceless. So that's the one thing, is that they're not able to get these Epis off, but Ursa's BKB is down to 5 now.
Yeah, Ursa's falling off big time.
Yeah.
He's 5th lowest net worth,
Yeah.
and it shows.
It's the Puck and the Lena now who are the carries. Lena down to 2 Bloodstones, but Puck, his gold is skyrocketing. He's at 5,000 now.
Oh, they initiate onto James. Won't be able to kill him off, however, because that detection is lost. Literally got past exactly the same note as I had before.
Hey, at least they're looking out for us, man.
Yeah.
So Dire scan. It seems like they scanned their own shrine and they saw somebody kind of coming. It was just Raging Potato though.
Say just Raging Potato. With that Diffuser Blade charge, at least he can keep someone close to him.
Yeah.
Only hope he
He's a bit
has
scarier.
of keeping a fight going for himself.
Yeah.
Puck's now splitting things up. BT's before actually finishing up the Aghanim Scepter. Hey, kind of push.
I mean, he might as well get the BTs. He's gonna have the Ags any second now anyway.
So what, you blink into Plaza Field, Fade Bolt, and Telekinesis grab somebody.
I mean, if it was 20 minutes ago, then yes, but right now,
You got a Puck with a level 4 Dagon. 5 Dagon.
yeah, well, I think Rubik's just interested in finishing up his Aghanim Scepter.
Run away, Ursa. 21-second cooldown on Enrage.
Yep.
You'll take that.
Arcane Rune. We're past the 40-minute mark, so
Yep.
double runes.
This is
coming
when
into play.
Ice Frog's way of ending the game is now implemented by giving everyone an extra rune.
Hey, me and you got that game at Epicenter where Death Prophet got six arcane runes in a row.
That was
wow.
Yeah, or like 5 arcane runes in a row.
It
Wait,
was
so there's no
so
guarantee that
stupid.
it can't duplicate or whatever?
because there's 2 each spawning, so it's like it
Wow.
can be
Yeah.
arcane rune on opposite sides over and over again.
Yeah, but they did it really nicely. So the 40-minute mark hit, and they bought bottle.
Yeah, they
so,
bought bottle.
So
in that
they
game.
saved it for the perfect time for push. So it wasn't like, oh, I got this arcane rune. Let's run to the bottom lane right now. They got to time their attacks perfectly.
That's pretty sick.
It was really well played.
But 40-minute bottle purchases. All right, James is going to beat into this tier 3 tower. There's no reply coming fast enough. Like, you got Black arriving. But the damage to the tower has been done. And thanks to this Observer Ward that's up, the rest of Execration know what they're up against. They see jabs, they see nuts retreating out as fast as they
this could be a
possibly
Dream
can.
Coil.
And there it is, a double Dream Coil. The Dagon Sunstrike, it's not going to hit the mark either. He blinks himself forward, using up on the Sand King. They'll flip the Warlock down, so no ulti from him. And what did he manage to get? Okay, we're brewing a secondary Firestorm from the Rubik. Meanwhile, on bottom lane, Hex, stun. Lena's actually in trouble. James, 2 Bloodstone charges is now 1.
Good thing that Sand King picked up a gem, but they do lose XY up top.
Yeah, they lost the Razor.
And he bought a full Aghanims.
This is still a very close game.
Yep, it's very back and forth.
I still don't know exactly how Execration go high ground without doing what they just did, which was like the split kind of play.
Right. Either that or they have to get a pick on Invoker. If Invoker's alive, you can't push high ground.
But that was difficult when Black was running around with the gem. A lot more manageable now that he doesn't.
True.
What Aghanim's upgraded abilities can Rubik actually get?
He gets the longer range Burrow Strike. He gets 2 Chaotic Offering Golems. He cannot steal Atrophy Aura, unfortunately, and he gets the upgraded Eye of the Storm that can hit buildings.
Yep.
Chance of Storm, though, is going to be really low, but it's
It's just the frequency of spells. That's what he's looking for. Because even
Yeah,
Warlock
that's the main
spells are
You can
3
basically
of them are pretty much ultimates.
Yeah, that and you can steal Invoker as much as he casts it.
Yeah.
So Invoker has his own Aghanims to burn through spells, and Rubik will be returning the favor.
Yep. Amazing for Linken's breaking too. So Invoker's Linken's can become a lot weaker. Black actually finished up the Shivas as well. So they have triple Shivas. Instead of finishing the Octarine, I guess he wants to have a little bit of armor for that survivability and kiting
that was
possibility.
really nice synergy, boys. I liked that.
Yeah, it was.
That's the kind of stuff that you can only do live.
3 Shivas. And then he'll go for Octarine next.
E-Blade pop with Dagon.
Alright, so he can solo kill the Warlock now.
The thing is that no one on Faceless has really built BKBs aside from Razor, and so all that net worth may be useless once Invoker's like, you know what, and I think I might finally go for that BKB.
Now it's even more curious to me that he went for the Waning Rift cooldown.
Yeah, it's a bit paradoxical what his build is.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool because it puts your like Waning Rift on the same, almost same cooldown as your Illusory Orb, so you can split push really hard with it too. But yeah, whatever.
Tusker has freedom with Greaves.
He's level 25, huh?
He is level 25.
Is he?
Oh.
He should definitely take the 700 health.
Yeah.
There it is, 700.
Although I believe
He's going for the Aghanim Scepter as well.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I don't know if it's confirmed if your kick gets boosted by the talent crit.
Your
increase.
kick does not get boosted.
I don't think it will even matter anyway because
No, it doesn't
you
matter.
just jump in and kick the Razor back. Good luck keeping a static link up.
I guess.
Oh, they found somebody. James, TPs, BKB protection.
I mean, he's down to 1 Bloodstone charge, so
Where are they going? Okay, let's just ice.
How much gold does Lena have right now?
2,900.
Okay.
He traveled from the bottom rune to the top rune with a 110 second cooldown ult.
Puck does almost pretty much 2,000 damage with the combo right now, so he'd be doing like 2,200, 2,300 with the 10% spell amp.
Does anyone on Faceless have magic resistance items?
No.
No glimmers,
You-
no pipes.
Only
oh,
pipe
we have
on
a pipe.
ice.
Ice.
Yeah.
Alright.
You got that pretty early.
So I think what XY did XY just expend the cheese? I believe so.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did.
Well,
I'm pretty sure he had a cheese.
Yeah, he did.
when puck went on him. Yeah.
He's,
so he used the cheese.
He might be freeing up the slot. He's very close to finishing up his heart.
Yeah, that's a pretty good item. He's gonna have like 4,500 HP on a Razor.
He doesn't have a blade mail though.
But you know what he can do? Like you'll put the TP into the backpack, and then eventually you'll sell drums for a refresher orb, and then the power and the
Nando.
low BKB Invoker. It'll be fine.
Invoker's like, what the hell just happened?
Nando got back so far, so
yeah,
quick.
I know. He shot that orb backwards and just like wanted to say hello to Black.
Just blinked forward. Just remember I exist.
This is what I could do to you.
So we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 7 level 25s in the game now.
All right, here comes Razor. Plasma field. It doesn't reach far enough inside the pit. The bash is on Roshan. Jabs need to borrow a strike now. Oh, James got the Aegis Immortal. They did actually get it. So Lena, BKB protected the rock wall fall, and maybe they can actually control up Raging Potato. He goes back into the rift as Razor hit so damn hard, but he's stolen so much damage. The Burrow Strike from RR. Razor's still not dead yet. They're looking for the damage output. Actually, no, they're looking to piss off. Bottom lane, that's where the push is coming. James went down there, hexed him up. They need to kill off the Lena. Meanwhile, Razor will eventually fall. They have the Cold Snap stun. They have the vision thanks to the gem over on Jabs. But support is arriving. RR with a Blink Dagger. He's got Burrow Strike as well. The stun will be available. Who's he look for? Ice in the back lines. They've still got the stuns. Invoker, they're trying to drag him back out again. Black, does he survive long enough for the pullback all the way to Fountain? They may not be done yet as SK will die, losing the gem of True Sight. How many is that now?
3. Well, they've lost 2, but it's 3 on the side of Execration. And they got the bottom range racks.
Got the one back at base.
This is looking very grim now for Faceless. It's 28k net worth advantage for Execration. They blew the Aegis pretty quickly, but Lena knew what she was getting herself into, and she ended up not dying even after that Aegis was claimed, so she will still have buyback. Not that that's even an issue right now, because tier 3s haven't been scratched by Faceless, but your high ground defense is the only thing saving you, and thankfully Invoker has now gotten an Octarine, which will help with that defense, but it's all on Black, really.
So much mobility coming out from Execration. Jabs isn't able to really find any kind of positioning for himself to get good setups. Like he's doing like one burrow and then he's not even able to get like another one afterwards. No epicenters in any of these engagements either.
XY needs money. He also needs to remove this buyback gold penalty.
He needed to buy back, but yeah,
It's just hurting.
unpleasant.
Just makes for a 6.5 minute window left where XY cannot come back once again.
Which I think Execration should definitely push. They shouldn't wait. They have all the items necessary. They've had all the items necessary to end the game.
They're just being very concerned.
They are.
That's all. And considering how much is on the line, most
Yeah.
definitely.
It's legitimate for sure.
Yep.
What's the Moonshard situation on Radiant?
Nothing yet.
Really?
Yeah.
What has
Puck
been
finished
spending all
bots
his money
too.
on? Oh, okay. I could have sworn I saw Moonshard on someone. Click on Ursa. Oh yeah, Ursa. has a
Moonshot consumed.
Oh, he already gave him one then. Or did he eat his own?
Dunno.
I don't think Ursa would buy his own.
I don't think Ursa would buy his own either. Yeah.
Considering like the last time he spent his money, he bought the diffusal blade, and now it's sitting at 6.3k.
Yeah. I'm surprised he gave it to Ursa though. I would have given it to the Lena, I thought.
I think Lena almost reaches cap anyway, right? With your Fiery Soul stacks.
Oh.
Is it worth?
almost capped
Is it
attached.
worth
Yeah, it's
getting rid of
whatever.
the bloodstone?
I have seen people sell their Bloodstone and buy a fresh one, just because it's
I
just
have
so
seen
low.
that.
But I think she would be better off. Well, actually, you know, it might be legitimate. I think it would be legitimate because she's basically 6-slotted right now.
Well, what else would you get apart from maybe a Scythe of Ice?
Yeah, that would be the only thing I could think of.
Scythe would be fine.
But regardless, it would be replacing the Bloodstone.
Yeah. We will see. We'll probably find out soon. It looks like that's going to be this type of game.
Hopefully in the next 5 minutes, because I don't think you should wait for Razor to get his buyback again. Oh, Ursa got an Aghanim Scepter.
It's time to break free.
Yeah, and he'll be breaking free from the Burrow Strike, the Chaotic Offering Stun, which I'm assuming Warlock did take the talent where he turns into a golem when he does. Oh, he's not level 20 yet.
He is a little bit away from that.
Damn. How many level 25s do... Can we show me the levels for a second? How is he
Yeah.
so far behind? Oh my god.
He's only on the bottom because they've got it sorted by team, but
Yeah, but I mean, he is at the bottom
it's
regardless.
18 compared to 21.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not getting like they're not getting like big fights every single time. It's like these small, scrappy kind of engagements I've seen happening. It's like,
gotta look
I think
worse
once or
soon.
twice we've had like a 4-man wipe coming out.
Yeah, but Warlock is still living throughout most of these. But yeah, I mean, he doesn't have a Midas. and
With
that's-
experience, talent, yeah, pull by.
Yeah,
pull away.
yeah, with experience talent also, it's surprising to me. But
I'm surprised to see how like passive they're kind of being though when they have everything online for Faceless. When they have all their spells up, they're still not looking to really take big fights.
wait, Faceless or Execration?
Faceless.
Well, they don't have Razor buyback.
I mean, not right now. I'm just saying like throughout the game.
yeah.
Like-
That's true.
I see a lot of these like Invoker players, like the ones that come off the top of my head, like No One and like Miracle and stuff. They take very aggressive stances and everything. Overall, I've seen Black. He's been playing. He's been playing pretty well in the Invoker overall. I mean, he's 10-2 and 9. He's been doing his job, but he's not going for those kind of risky plays at all.
I think the issue is because Razor was so consistently underfarmed.
Yeah, that's probably true.
He can't fall back because a lot of the other playmaker invokers are like, well, you know, I got a 1 position. He'll be able to take up the mantle if I fall behind.
That
or
is very, very true.
feed some stuff.
They waited on bottom lane for the gank. Blink,
Oh.
Bar Strike, catching out the puck. They need to keep that disabled
Sheepstick.
going. And yep, the Hex and Cold Snap.
Oh.
It's enough damage.
All right.
99 seconds on the sideline and
lot of
1,010 gold going the way of Black.
I mean, well, there's a 35k lead right now, even though
Ah. How much did they get for the SK? He got 868 from being involved in that as well.
it's actually crazy.
Huge amounts of cash. And you'll buy yourself a gem. The 4th one. Okay, we got one on the courier and one sitting on the base. And then we've got the other one currently in the hands of the Tusker.
So what does Puck get next?
Pug? Moonshard for...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she just spent
Shards?
another one. So I think Lena's just... Lena's consumed a Moonshard.
I think Aghanim Scepter still has value. Like, you can, like, backpack the Lincolns after you put it on someone and then bring out an Aghanim Scepter.
That seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Or how about Refresher? So you can actually
Refresher-
E-Blade Dagon twice.
Well, that's not going to happen, but Refresher in general is also a legitimate,
you could just drop your boots. Just drop your boots and just use them when you need them.
I suppose.
It's a puck, man. Like, maneuverability.
So
You've
what
got it
you're
in that
saying-
hero in droves.
I do think that move speed is a big part of that, though.
Issues. You've got Blink Dagger, you've got Orb. And you'll Scepter to mess around with it in the meantime.
So much gold on everybody.
I
I'm just going
know.
to put up current gold. 7,000, 7,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 3,000, 3,000.
And everyone has buyback except for Razor.
Yep. Everyone but Razor Warlock.
Oh, Warlock. Oh, well, yeah.
There's still a
that's
few.
surprising.
There's still a few
Although
short.
Warlock buyback is actually kind of important.
Ooh. James is close to being initiated on.
There's still an outer tower on the map?
TP's coming up. Yes, the tier 2, and they're defending it. But run away!
He took Eye of the Storm.
Did he?
Yeah, it did. And it's an Aghanim's upgraded.
Oh. Okay.
There's,
but-
there's
but-
nothing to hit, though.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, so Rubik will now be attacking
Yeah.
what?
He can now split push. No.
We'll put him on the front lines. That's a great place for a Rubik. He's got null field. He can resist. It's great. It'll work if you catch a hero out.
I'm actually just really amazed how farm the supports on the side of Execration.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, they have
You're-
31k conjoined net worth, and the 2 supports on Faces of 13.
I was like, there's a big net worth
Look at
advantage on
He's not even
Execration.
4K.
Yeah.
He's not even 4K.
And you were like, it's all on the supports. And I'm like, that's my point. It's
I know,
all
it's
on the
crazy.
supports.
Like he's currently my solo MMR.
Don't exaggerate, Toby.
Hey, I'm not actually exaggerating. But my party MMR is back up to about 4-3, so I'm feeling
Is it
bad.
international or actual?
The important thing though is
international, but I played more than 50 games on it, so it's
He-
going to transfer over.
he may be 4k net worth, but he's 1 level from 20, and then he summons a golem on his death.
Yeah, which is actually fairly important.
Yeah, it's actually quite nice.
It's the entire chaotic offering, it's not just the golem. Which when I tested it, I was like, oh, okay, so he summons a golem, but no, it's the full stun.
It's time to
Yeah.
kill the leader
Oh,
on the top lane,
James.
breaking the Lincolns. Oh, that damage is actually huge. BKB will come up, but will it be enough? He's Lotus Sword to try and protect him. He denies himself, but leaves the Tusker snowballing forward. Who's he
It's not
going
gonna have
for?
the Blink
It went
Dagger.
for the Sand King who was hiding inside the Sandstorm, and Tusker will give the Gem of Drew's sight back. He doesn't have buyback. He's actually down for 95 seconds.
His buyback's not important. Lena has buyback. That's
Yep.
the main thing. But she may have to spend it, is the problem.
But this can finally die. Wait, are they?
Just kidding.
They brought the Golem with them as well.
Yeah, they did.
The golem interaction is actually one of my favorite nuances of Dota. If you look at the wiki, it's like treats Golem as a hero in that Dark Rift can move the Golem, but treats Golem as a creep because you cannot Dark Rift onto the Golem.
Ice, ice, ice. TPs are coming in. He's
Bucks
dead.
too.
He's dead so quickly. XY tried to help him out, but now the Dream Core will hold him there. You have the E-Blade pop if you want to use it for now. Lotus Orb protecting both sides. Static Link will kick in. As he's invis for the moment, the Glimmer Cape allowing him to steal the damage. Oh, great Tornado.
Warlock.
Catching Puck on the back lines, leaving Nuts alive. The Orb will fly out. He's looking for the Dagon pop, but the damage isn't enough. The man who has the damage is the Rubik who mopped up the creep wave. Puck, keep on running. Running all night long. The Pyro Strike.
Oh,
they
he's
need
not
to keep
gonna be
him
able to
stunned. The
jaunt.
Lincoln Sphere. It triggers just in time.
His Lincoln's just
I
refreshed
can't
as the
believe
Hex
that.
comes
and
out.
that was like the last millisecond of Illusory Orb. Okay.
Space.
Okay, things are delicate right now.
Yeah.
And the Tier 2 tower remains alive.
Faceless.
Lena did not have to buy back.
And now it's going to be Execration probably getting the roast if they know it's up.
Dangerous.
Sunstrike in the pit.
Yep, now Faceless are fully where he's up to. And the TPs are on their way.
I really think Puck needs an Aghanim Scepter. Like, Razor was standing in that Dream Coil because he was just like, wait, if I break this, am I going to get stunned? And he was like, wait a second, he doesn't even have an Ag. So he just strolled on out of that Dream Coil.
They're going for the second scythe. Ooh, hello.
Oh, he
Well, he
created
has
Golem.
level 20, so he's got the extra golem,
Yeah,
but
he
now
just
that's just going to be
feeds gold.
money. 200 gold.
Cash money.
Thank God Puck didn't get it.
Money, money, money. Money.
When did Ursa get eggs?
Wait.
That's new, right? Relatively?
No, he's
no, he got it
not.
like 15 minutes ago.
Oh, jeez.
SK pushed at the bottom lane quite nicely, but yeah, they are going up against...
Almost.
Missed it by that
Oh,
much.
oh.
Ages cheese.
Oh, Tusk is still pretty all in on that Aghanim
He's
Scepter.
almost got it. He's on his way.
He is committed.
All right.
These supports are massive.
I mean, that's what I said. You gotta take the Invoker out of the fight if you want to win his Execration. What better way than just punt him out of his base?
Yeah, just kick him. Why not?
7.7K.
Just kick Black. He's used to it.
Can he like at least upgrade his Diffusal Blade? Wait, hang on. He's got 8 charges again. Did he sell and then rebuy Diffusal?
Either
might-
that or
he
he hasn't
might
used it a single time. I don't know.
I thought I saw him go down to 6 charges at one point.
You may be right.
Lots happening.
But for a man who has that much money, you'd expect like the upgrade to come at least. Alright, Warlock's back up in 7 seconds time. They've rooted up the Puck, spin him around, the Lotus Orb. They actually spun each other around, and now in they come. The bash on the Underlord. Protection. They need a lot of it, and they've actually got enough of it. Are they pulling him back into relative safety? Now the BKBs are gone. They go back to base. The
Nice
Rock
three-man
is
stun.
dropped with the Shiva's Guard. Invoker's got the control. Raging Potato's going to burn down. He'll go down. Tusker locked in position. The cheese will trigger for him. Sunstrike right on the money once more. 2 heroes lost. Faceless are keeping the defense up. Rubik wants to run, but he can't run that far. Let the fire come down from the skies. But 3 heroes are lost. Ice, Ice, Ice gets the double kill, including the disengage at the start.
Really nice Dark Rift and then very nice Infernal into 3-man stun by jabs.
Yeah, I mean, I give credit to Faceless for playing that well, but Execration initiated
Yes.
so sloppily,
Yes,
and
they
it
did.
wasn't on Invoker. You have to be able to, at least at the minimum, silence Invoker. Click on Invoker. Does he have a BKB?
He does not.
He doesn't have a BKB. He doesn't have a Lotus. There's nothing he can do against Waning Rift, unless if one of his teammates purges it off of him. But, I mean, that requires a lot of coordination, and in a teamfight situation, when all these spells are flying around, you don't have that kind of luxury.
I don't know, it even has a Lotus Orb
Jab's
for
going
him
to try and
anyway.
initiate. They need to trigger the Lincoln Sphere. Black comes in from behind. The Orb, well, the sound's actually connected as, blink into the tree lines. TP.
Oh,
stop the TP.
It got cancelled. 43 seconds.
All right.
This is happening at the same
Chase
time as
again.
the
They're
mid is pushing. They actually cannot cancel the TP out.
Black botched in. He's going in. They're trying to get some pressure off of this. They know that
Nando has
Puck
got a
can't come back.
long way to run. Upheaval, Raging Potato. The damage is too much. Tornado comes in too late. They've lost their Razor. SK will fall, so Puck will solo kill him. RR leaping forward. Ice, Ice, Ice wants to take him back home. The pit is down. He will take Black with him. But
Take
Nuts
me with you!
trying to hide. He's trying to go for RR. The Shadow Word.
He might get him.
He'll rock him
the
down.
Shadow Word. Is it enough?
Oh, it's ticking.
He's got resistance.
It's
The Sunstrike.
ticking.
He's like, don't
Nah,
hit me.
he's
Don't
fine.
hit
He's
me.
okay.
Leave
It's
me.
fine.
Shrine.
He's that no field.
No field,
And then
though.
Shrine. No field plus Tranquil Boots.
How was Razor stuck in that spot for like 10 seconds straight?
I think he just got permabashed.
Yeah, he got bashed a couple times.
Yep.
wow.
Hey, look at that Diffusal Blade charge.
Yeah,
I sense a bug.
maybe. Razor dying, that really sucks. Because if Razor was able to get out of that situation, Black could have continued popping off. But
Yeah.
once the Razor dies, there's no frontline tank.
He didn't get his cheese off. So yeah, he must have been chain bashed.
Oh, okay.
There's your buyback.
Cheese doesn't even full heal him anymore.
This is the last tier 3.
But only the range racks has fallen, so the momentum in the lanes is still not that deadly.
Right.
And Black did go for the 18-second tornado.
Yeah.
So cleaning up the creep waves is
Yeah.
quite easy for him. With Plasma Field, the Firestorm plus the tornado.
Nando's starting to switch items out. Well, have extra items. He's got a Necro Book now.
Okay.
Lena has hit 10,000 gold.
Okay. Oh, she can buy a new Bloodstone. Oh, no, she dropped the
She's
Bloodstone.
sold it.
Bloodthorn or Daedalus?
It looks like Bloodthorn. Yeah, he's going Bloodthorn.
Okay.
Well, she.
Yeah, full Bloodthorn.
She can buy a full Bloodthorn and have buyback. Don't think I say that too often.
There we
There
go.
it is.
And a surplus of 5.5k.
What's Puck up to in terms of net worth?
39k.
Nice.
8k current gold.
And that's because a lot of the moon shards have been donated.
Yep. Does everyone, like, wait for Rubik to have a moonshot
You
as
can
well?
go back to buyback.
So Tusk has the Aghanims finished up, so that's who I'm watching.
It's fine. Relax,
I'm
bro.
watching Tusk because I want to see some walrus kicks.
Yeah.
That is the funnest spell in Dota 2.
It'll win you all-star games.
You know, that's why you need to have Kaka playing, because at least then you get like the football proper reference when he kicks with the Tusker. Except he doesn't play it.
Oh, I get it.
Haha.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're both North American. We don't really.
I used to watch football a lot.
And you called it football?
Yeah.
How dare you?
I'm
This is an
sorry.
American hub, I'll have you know.
Jesus.
Yeah, let's all put pads on and play games. Go watch AFL and learn a real fucking football.
Jeez.
Analog Sports, Lamau.
Analog sports. You guys still use like freaking what pounds and feet and crap and like
Oh, I just mean anything that requires
Fahrenheit. You haven't even gone to the decimal system.
physical exertion. I'm about all these digital sports.
You're debating football. All right, back to the fight. Black's moving forward. He's going to find
Whoa.
everyone. The Lincoln Spear will trigger. You got the Pit of Malice down. It's actually both of them overlapping, but the damage. Black will fall. He's got to buy back if he's going to actually be part of this fight. Ice trying to get everyone out to freedom.
Sand
Will it
King!
work?
Sand King.
They're gone. They're home. They're safe.
Invoker has to buy back. He can wait, but he's going to have to buy back.
Well, the BKB's down.
It really sucks for Black that he was going face first into that. He was just ghost walking for
Yeah.
data, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden.
I was waiting for him to tornado. Like it looked like he was going to get like a
He
3-4
would have,
mount.
but he was expecting just to see Puck, so he didn't have
He just
Tornado
got
invoked.
Abyssaled into Bash.
Yeah.
They have to use fortification to defend this.
And Lena does so much right-click damage.
Now the problem is you're split. Invoker can handle one lane, the rest of his team has to handle the other lane, but the rest of his team is not going to be able to force back. Or actually, oh no, Execration's not pushing. They don't have a creep
Meanwhile,
wave.
back at Puck with 9.5k,
Yeah. He's chilling.
you could give the Tusker like
A Moonshard.
a moonshot. It makes no sense on a Rubik, but
It should speed up your cast animation of Warlock Punch and Walrus Punch. I've been playing too much Smash.
what? So like physical attack. Wait, you can't consume multiples, right? Like
No.
then it stops you.
can't.
Because I'm like, you could just give
That'd
like
be so
4
broken.
That would be
moonshots to
amazing.
Ursa.
That'd
That'd be
Could
so
you-
broken.
We could actually return the days of permabash.
Yeah, he will definitely hit.
Well,
the
there's an attack.
cooldowns.
There's an attack speed cap, right?
Yeah, it's 400, I think.
Yeah. It's when you're down
Just-
to what, like 0.31.
Does Lena hit that? Like Lena is 554 at the moment.
So he's got 0.3. So yeah, he's got it.
Yeah.
Or she.
You've really been tripping that up today.
It's
678.
because
attack
it's
speed.
his name is James, but it's a
Yeah.
Lena.
It's like the
Like, how
most,
am I
the
supposed
most
to-
male name
Like, how am I
possible.
supposed to switch that up for myself?
My name is Bruce. Bruce is a she.
Bruce Lena.
There's your acronym, Scepter.
All right, they're going in.
Are
Raging
they?
Potato.
Okay, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Spawn your
He's
Necro and
BK
backpacker.
Bead, Lotus. Nice little stunner on top of the Razor. James commits the Laguna Blade. The cheese from the Razor. Always in trouble. He's in a lot of trouble. The life is fading from him. Ice was taken with him. He'll
Punted out.
fall. He actually got kicked into oblivion. Run away, Black.
110 seconds, no Razor.
No razor.
Oh, Nando went in.
I would
They
too.
put the pit down once again. Jabs will get the stun. If they can kill off the puck, he's so damn low. 111, and he gets stunned up. And Hex, it may be enough. He's still not dead. Finally, he'll fall. Buyback is available.
Black in the back
and he will
lines.
use
Oh,
him.
no.
And Black's
If
in
Black
trouble.
dies, it's
Another
game.
pit, controlling up the Lina. They
Save
need more
him.
damage. Invoker, E-Blade Dagon down. He has no buyback. James will fall. It is basically carnage inside the Dire base. But there's not many Faceless heroes left. Everyone from Execration's using the buyback. There goes another kick into Oblivion. It was the Underlord who had to buy back into the game. They have to hold the line. It's this or nothing. The loser is out of TI7 qualifiers. Burrow Strike, evade. The puck wants to go for more. The Dream Coil is down with the Aghanims upgrade. They can't go anywhere. Rock and Fatal Bonds holding them together and also sharing the damage. If they can beat the crap out of the Tusker, no, they can't even stand next to
That's
him.
that.
He just kicks him through the goal away. SK is back up again. It is 3-on-5. Megas are now in favor of Execration.
They've done it.
Have they? It's not over, and I haven't heard a fat lady sing just yet. Raging Potato going to BKB up. Take out the tier 4 tower. You got no golem. Okay, it's definitely difficult. I'm not going to lie. But the Burrow Strike, keep bouncing around. The Bloodthorn will kill him off. They'll pick up the Warlock. Now is it the time? The Death Golem, the stun. Ice is kicked and returned. Penalty ball. Execration. Taking out one of the very high favorites for the Southeast Asian qualifier. They did it once before. They were forced to go into a tiebreaker.
Wow.
And they're looking to do it once again.
They did
Fortress is gone. Game is GG.
That's a heartbreaking loss for Faceless.
I didn't think that this late in the game they'd actually be able to do this, but having that advantage going into like the later stage with Razor being so far behind, it was enough. Just Puck having such a great game, getting that level 25 pretty early. He's got so much gold. Lina making a lot of space. It's like they took these cool fights where they would force Faceless to take like a 4-man engagement, and Lina would kind of like split off, and they'd force reaction all over the place. Execration played this very well.
And Faceless will be removed from TI7, of course. We're going to do as my notes tell me to do. If the game is still going on, I have no idea. But it is Team Secret versus Danish Bears with OD and Malini. We're going to throw it to them so you guys can watch the end of that